neck. Derek Chauvin would be convicted of second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter.
George Floyd's death would inspire a movement even here in the Coachella Valley. Voices for Change were inspired by the messages that followed. Our Olivia Sandusky is live in downtown Palm Springs at a George Floyd-inspired work of art, and she joins us now. Olivia, good evening.
Good evening, Gino. This mural stands as a visual representation, a reminder of what happened to George Floyd 1 year ago. But there have been several tangible changes that have taken shape in the valley as well, including police policy reform. And advocates tell me this is just the beginning. 1 year ago, the murder of George Floyd sparked outrage across the country. In the valley, protests were held over police brutality and inequality.
We are here to show our pain.
Since that day, city leaders say changes have been made to foster inclusion.
We formed a social justice and equity committee just to focus on issues of racism and discrimination in the city. We have also implemented body cameras with our police department, and so that was a long time coming, and we're actually able to get that done.
Local police departments also held open conversations with the community, and many made policy changes almost immediately after Floyd's murder.
Police Chief Crum banned the use of a carotid chokehold as a use of force against suspects in June 8th of 2020.
The carotid hold has since been banned by all other Valley police departments, as well as the Riverside County Sheriff's Department. But aside from police and city changes, another movement grew out of the aftermath. Local justice advocacy groups formed, which brought Valley youth into the conversation for the first time.
We just want to show the world that basically the Coachella Valley understands what's going on, and we're not going to be silent.
And that although we're young, we will not accept this injustice as a part of our reality.
And while progress has been made over the last year, many say there's still work to be done when it comes to inclusion and police transparency.
It's really up to the community to tell us and the people who are affected how we can best serve that community and how we can best lead the way as an example for civil rights in Palm Springs.
And the young justice advocates tell me they are planning to hold another protest or rally out here in the Coachella Valley. They say it most likely will happen within the next 2 weeks. They say it's just another way to remember George Floyd and to continue to push for equality. Reporting live for NBC Palm Springs, I'm Olivia Sandusky.
All right, thank you, Olivia. George Floyd's family meets privately at the White House with President Biden and Vice President Harris. They called today's meeting a genuine display of support. Much of the discussion